Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Stage 2 video. Today we're going to be playing as Glacial Behemoth, and for this one we're going to be using the Elite skin. So let's get to it. For abilities, I'm going to be choosing Killer Frost. I'm going to go with one in Frozen Monolith and one in Deep Freeze. And then I'll go Haste, Hunger, and probably Evolve Claw because I'm going to be doing a lot of melees with Glacial since that's pretty much a lot what he does. And we're going to be going up against Laz, Hank, Griffin, and Markov. Let's make this interesting and take Markov out and put, let's see. We'll put Parnell. I mean, he's a big damage dealer, so let's put him in. You guys have been enjoying a lot of the commentary videos, so I'm going to keep doing them. So I'm glad you guys are liking them a lot. It's been crazy. It's streaming and playing Evolve for 5 years. It's been a long time, but I won't be stopping until they bring it back. So that's the plan. Hopefully soon. Maybe they'll do something for their 10th year anniversary next month. I have no idea, but I'm not gonna be keeping my hopes up high for that. So it's if they were able to keep it in the trenches this long, I doubt they'll bring it up for their 10th year anniversary. So it is the unfortunate truth. But so this is currently overpowered, one of the other game modes in stage 2. And basically in this mode, where a bunch of the wildlife that spawns in will have abilities hovering above them. So this one is going to be like the abilities recharge and all that. The one that I picked up is rapid cooldowns and damage, which is the ones that I use a lot on for monsters when I play this mode. For hunters, it's a different story. You want to pick the ones that have like, unless you're assault, you want to pick the ones that have like the defense, like this one here, or the yellow ones. Oh, looks like Griffin got me. But yeah, for monster, I always go the damage ones because you really need damage buffs when playing as monster. It's like the requirement. You can go anything else, but I go damage. So I got Hank down right there. The electric griffin is here. I can't get through that little hole right there. See if I can shoot a little glacial bomb at him. But yeah, so I want to get Lazarus down because I don't want him picking up anybody up. So getting a strike on Laz is good. Let's get one on Electro Griffin here. So here's a little tip. Anytime you guys are playing as monster, this be for legacy or stage 2, anytime there's a Lazarus in the comp, you want to go for Lazarus first every time, because Lazarus, if you don't down him first, he's just gonna end up picking up the other hunters that you did down over and over, and then you're not gonna make a dent in their health because he takes strikes away. Now Lazarus is different for stage 2 and legacy. I'm not gonna really go over his stuff in stage 2 because stage 2 is shut down, but legacy is currently playable with other players, so I'm gonna go over his stuff. When you down a hunter in legacy, just because you down him doesn't mean that they won't get picked up with a strike. That's actually the opposite. They will still get picked up with a they will not get picked up with a strike. They will not. In stage 2 that wasn't the case. I believe if you downed a hunter, they'll get picked up with a strike, but no. In legacy that's not the case. You have to kill them all the way. So once you down a hunter in legacy, you have to kill them completely, like make sure they're completely dead. Otherwise, Lazarus will pick them up and they won't have any strike. Yeah. And it makes it a lot more difficult too, because Lazarus in legacy can revive very, very quickly with his Lazarus device. It's almost instant, so it's very, very difficult. And having to kill the hunters all the way until they're completely dead is tough, because in that process you're basically constantly using your abilities on the down hunter while the other 3 hunters are damaging you non-stop. So it makes it very difficult, and that's why you should always down Lazarus first. I always recommend doing that. So, and I had an idea. I will be making a video soon, hopefully, of which hunters are best for each monster. And it's gonna be for Legacy because again, stage 2 is shut down, so I don't need to make a video for that. But I will be doing it for Legacy. Which hunters are best for each monster, and which hunter comps. So like which combinations are best. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. For example, here's one combination of Val and Hank. That's one very good combination that works for almost any monster in the game. So Val and Hank is like an OG, very, very strong combo. They work very well together, and they're almost like they're practically synced with each other. Like if you go for Hank, Val would just end up healing him. If you go for Val, Hank would just end up shielding her. And if you go for anybody else that's not them, they'll just shield and heal that hunter that you're going for. So it's they're a very good combo, and they're practically in sync when they play together. But like I said, it all depends on who's playing the hunters. I say that all the time. It all depends on who is playing who. So like if that will be the case if the person playing both are skilled and know how to play. Let me evolve here. For this comp, I gotta go for Lazarus. Like I said, Lazarus has to be the first one you have to kill. I'm not going for the tongue grab ability because I don't feel like I need it, so I'm just avoiding that one for now. I'm gonna max out the other one. But I like the cooldowns and damage. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so you want to kill Lazarus first. Anytime he's in a comp, you always kill Laz first. I don't think they're oh, there they are. So they were going to the relay. Don't see Laz, there he is. So he's cloaked. When that happens, you just I kind of see him, so I'll just attack him here. But if you don't see Lazarus, just go for any other hunter and just down them. The really good part of facing a Lazarus in Legacy is that they have Lazarus has very minimal healing. The only thing he has to heal the hunters is the heal burst. He doesn't have anything else like a med gun from Val, or like Kyra's grenade gun that shoots the heal balls. He doesn't have that. He just has a heal burst, so it's very quick to down a hunter if you're going up against Laz. But the thing is, if you down anybody else other than him first, he's just gonna pick him up almost instantly. So you gotta, like, when you do down a hunter, you gotta make sure that you commit to it and make sure they're down completely, like dead, like what I'm doing right here. You gotta make sure they're completely dead onto their lifeless body. Now Lazarus will be able to pick them up if the body is still there, but they'll have a strike, so that's good. But if you can, make sure you kill Lazarus first. If you don't just kill the body when you down them, Lazarus will pick him up, and all that work that you did was for nothing, and all that damage that they did to you is gonna be there. Yeah. And getting Parnell in Legacy is also huge. This is stage 2, so Parnell is not as good as he is in Legacy, but he's still decent. But in Legacy, getting Parnell is very, very, very important because he's a huge damage dealer. He's actually broken in Legacy in terms of damage. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So you know what, actually, for this video I'm gonna be doing another hunter monster match. So if you guys get 2 matches in this one. For this one, I'm gonna be, let's see. So for this one, I'm actually gonna be going Kraken with Neptune. I did a little bit of sorry for the cut. I did a little bit of thinking right there of which one I wanted to play. I decided on Kraken because I'll be doing the other monsters as separate videos, just solo. And yeah, so for this one, I'm going to be going haste. I have hunger, so I mean, I'll put ferocious bloodlust, but I feel like I'll need that plated armor perk. Hide, Electro Griffin, Tech Hank, and Emmett. Let's change up the Electro Griffin since he was already in the last one. We'll put in Abe. You can actually customize them too. So here's another thing that I noticed. A lot of older players have told me that they've lost their skins and stuff in stage 2 when they went back to it, because they've had it before. But they lost everything when they switched to Legacy. So I'm not sure why that's happening. Not sure why that's happening at all, but it's an easy fix if they just go to stage 2. If they have a PC where their skins are still on that PC, like if they boot up stage 2 and their skins are still there, you can transfer them over to your new PC pretty easily. But if not, then it's not an easy fix. If that's not the case, then it's not an easy fix. It means that your skins are lost completely, unfortunately. I was lucky enough to still, I don't know why, but I was lucky enough to still have all my stuff intact even after the servers were shut down in 2023 again. So every time I switch between Legacy and Stage 2, I still have all my skins in Stage 2, which is really nice to see. So when I built a new PC and I booted up Stage 2, I actually lost everything. I was back to 0, and it sucked. But I booted up Stage 2 on my old PC, and everything was still there. So I had a little bit of help from one of the Valve members in the server, and he told me exactly which folder to copy from Steam, and that's exactly what I did. I copied a Steam folder over from my old PC, put it on a drive, and put it in the new PC, replaced the old Steam folder with the new one, and then all my skins were back. So it was very nice to see. I was a little worried because I really like having skins in Stage 2. Would be very upset if I didn't have it, because the defaults are not that good. But yeah, we're playing as Kraken here with the Neptune skin. It's one of my favorites actually, using the Neptune, because it really makes Kraken look more marine-like, if that makes sense. Like, he looks more like a fish type of monster. Like, it makes his gills and like his skin pop out more in blue. I don't know if that makes any sense, but his default skin is nice. I mean, it has like a nice shade of blue too, like it's lighter, but I just love the blue on the Neptune. Pretty nice. But for Hyde, we're going up against, I believe it was Hyde, Abe, and Emmett, and I think it was Tech Hank. Tech Hank is not that strong, or not that good at defense, because he has to build up the shields, rather when regular Hank, it's just instant shield. So Tech Hank has to build it up, and that's kind of a bad thing when you're in the middle of a fight, and you know nobody has shields. You have to build it up, while Hank can just instantly put shields on.
Hunter down.
So yeah, it was Tech Hank. Abe is a different story. Abe is a very good trapper. He's actually my favorite trapper in the game, in both Stage 2 and Legacy. I love playing as Abe. But in this comp, when it comes to fighting who first, I recommend probably going for Egg Hank. Just because, you know, any Hank that's in the comp, you just want to take them out so the team doesn't have shields. Because yeah, I would take Tank Hank out first. It just makes sense. I'm actually losing a lot of health here, so I'm actually gonna bail. And then after I get rid of Tank Hank, I would want to go for Emmett. I think getting Emmett out would be a good choice there. I can't eat that. Yeah. Yeah, I would go for Emmett right after, and sorry guys, I was thinking my next move here, but I would go for Emmett right after and then get Abe. I always leave Assault last because going for Assault isn't right away is not a great choice. A lot of people would think so because they're the damage dealer, and getting the damage dealer out first is a good thing, but I don't really recommend that because, you know, Assault has a personal shield, and he can, when he has no shields, he can just pop it and then he'll instantly get shielded again. That's for legacy, by the way. For stage 2, he has a matrix, a defense matrix. Still strong, but you know, same thing. It does the same thing.
Dome ready.
But yeah, you should never go for Assault first because it's just not good. You know, they're tanking all the damage. They're dealing damage to you, and then they'll pop a shield, and then you have to break through the shield to get to their health. And all while this is happening, medic could just be healing them, getting their health up. Let's say their shields are gone. You broke through Assault's shield, his personal shield. If you have a Hank or Sunny, they'll just get shields on you again, or on Assault again, and it's a whole hassle. You're losing a lot of health during that, so you should always go for either support or medic first, and then go for Trapper and then Assault. It also depends on which medic or support is in the game. So if there's a Hank, always go for the Hank first, and if there's a Sunny, I would always go for Sunny first to get that shield drawn out of the way immediately. For medic, I'm not sure actually. For medic, I guess if there's a Vow, you want to go for Vow first, but the chance of there being a Vow and no Hank is very low. Like, if there's a Vow, there's gonna be a Hank, so you want to get a Hank first. If there's a weird comp like a Kyra and like a Kala or something like that, you want to go for Kyra.
Hunter down.
If you don't want them teleporting so much, you could get rid of Call of 2. But, you know, I don't know. It just all depends on which comp it is. Alright, so I'm going to get Emmett out of here. I don't want his healing anymore.
Relay shield at maximum strength.
There we go. He's gone. Let's get Tank Hank out of the way now. No shields for the Trapper or Assault. Great. I'll leave Assault for last because I want to waste time losing health when he has a defense matrix up to. Let's do a little sneak on him because Assault is actually nowhere near. You can get an easy down on him there. Got 2 of them right there with the lightning strikes. That's good. Nice.
Hunter returned to the dropship.
There we go. He popped his defense matrix right there, so I'm just going to go up here. I'm gonna wait a little bit here. Oh, he can shoot me through that.
Hunter returned to the dropship.
There we go. Pop the snowballs. I call those little things that
Monster
Kraken
wins.
shoots snowballs because that's what they look like. But yeah, that is another monster win, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be making a video for which hunters are best for each monster, so keep an eye out for that. I think it's gonna help a lot of newer players, you know, learn how to play Evolve, and you know, not pick the worst hunters, you know, to play as. So yeah, I think it's gonna help a lot. But another thing too, you guys have also been asking for me to talk more about strategies. I will be doing that too. I'm personally not really that good when it comes to Evolve. I am a very long-term Evolve player. Yes, I have played since the game came out on Xbox, but I'm also still learning stuff myself. There are other players in the server that have played the same amount of time as me, but they have also learned stuff that I haven't learned. uh like exploits and like strategies and stuff like that, and they're kind of teaching me a little bit too. So like they know more about stuff than I do, so I'm still learning stuff from them. So like I may not be the best person suitable for giving tips and stuff, but I'll try my best. And if I give a bad tip or bad advice, I do apologize in advance. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you haven't already for more evolved content. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.